Okay, let's continue on with our tutorial on acquiescence. This will be tutorial number 6 in the series. Why? Because there's a lot of chords to cover in this particular tune. And when you cover chords in one tune that can be used in multiple tunes, that's a good thing to help your playing. So you really want to do all of these tutorials. I think this will be the last one because we're almost near the end of the tune, but there's still some things to learn. So if you want to hear the entire recording that I did of the melody, I'm going to point you to a video up here in the corner. You can just click on that, go listen to that. It's in tutorial number 1 where I recorded the melody. It's a good tune to learn, but it's really about the exercise of understanding how to do the proper chords. So let's dive in. This is where we left off. We did this pattern going up from the F sharp over G. And then because you've got all of these chords and a lot of dissonance, you really want to lighten it up and keep the C major 7th chord really, really nice. So what you might do is throw down the C, which is the root, the 5th of the chord, which is G, and also a B natural. And in the right hand, just make it nice and simple. You could say 3, 5, 7, and the melody, which is also 3. So simple chord. You could make that force as well. So a nicer voicing might be this. So a 4th and then a 5th. And then when you get to the C sharp minor 7, just bring the bass note up a half step to C sharp and put a B in there. And really the same chord in the right hand except B instead of the A. Okay, the only thing that's different about that, and we've seen those chords before, the E major 7, what we really want to focus on here is the B sus4 chord. So let's go grab something to take a look at that. So the B sus chord is the one we're concerned about because the others are, we've had that before, 1 and 5 in the left hand, 3 and 7 in the right. So I think for the B sus chord, because of the nature of where that chord is in the tune, just play 2 roots in the left hand. And then I would say the 4th, which is the sus4, here, and then do 4ths from there. And you could throw a B in there as well, which is the root here. And it actually goes to F, so a little unconventional, but cool sound. And that'll take us back to the top, and as the top comes back to here, you've got a coda. And that's this part, so it skips to the coda here. And this will be easy, but you need to learn it because these are really good changes and you can apply them in many places. We just need a screenshot and we're going to do the same pattern as we did here before where we've got C sharp, which is the root, and then the G sharp, which is the 5th, and then 3 and 7 in the right, which is literally the melody note, which is 7. And remember our B sus chord from a few moments ago. And now we're going to do the same type of thing that we've done before. Same as here. We're going to throw 1 and 5 in the left, 3 and 7 in the right. Except we're not doing that. We are doing the melody note, which is the sharp 11 of the chord. So that's kind of cool. So you can literally think of this as a sharp 11 because of the melody note, which is this note right here. So you've got yeah, so just throw down the melody note, which is D sharp, and an F sharp down here. So you could also put the G sharp, we'll put that as in an alternate that you could possibly use, which might make sense because the next chord still follows the same pattern, which is F sharp, root, C sharp fifth, and then 7, and the B in the melody, which is the 11th. So 7, which is here, like this. Probably why I wrote it that originally, because it follows those 1 and 3 in the left hand going down. So eventually you get to here, which is the D and the A, and in the right hand, so you've got G sharp in the right hand. Where's my pen? Way down over here. G sharp here, melody note, and the C sharp. So G sharp, C sharp, make sure that's clear. And then it's just C over B, which is here. Sorry, C over B flat. So we want to go way down here to B flat. So. And also play the 5th way down there too. It's really grinding, really cool. So. And then the last chord here. So C, G, so 1 and 5, and then 3. And then in the right hand, just a D. Because again, as soon as you see sharp 11, you can think of it as a whole tone above with a major chord. So D major. And in this case, we're going to play it in this position where we've had this chord before. Like that. So if we go back to our beginning of the line, a lot of people end like jingle bells like that, where they'll do this. So they're playing jingle bells on a whole tone scale above the root of the chord, so on the D. Okay, so, but and that'll do it for this tune. So let me play you the last little section here where we've gone back to the top of the tune and we're going to take it all the way through to the end where we're going from, let's see. Yeah, we're going to start from C section. So there I just took the chords, just arpeggiated. Also a cool sound. And then it goes to here, to the top. repeated, so we didn't really need to go back there. And that's basically Acquiescence. And if you go and do all of these tutorials, there's a lot of chords in there to learn. And I hope you really enjoy the tune. It's definitely something different that you can play. I've even done videos in this series where I've soloed over the melody note and the chord symbols as well. So what else we got? If you want to subscribe to the channel, we're making videos like this one all the time. And I hope you can join us for the next one. Thanks for your time.